We are live for you, Kim. Charles, we are live on Facebook once again.
That's right. Welcome, everybody, to Escrow Tuesdays here. And as always, what can happen in escrow, Narhee?
Anything and everything, and I know Kim has a story for that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Charles Swanberg here, my co-host here, Narhee Nguyen. And Kim, before we introduce yourself, or you introduce yourself, what day is it?
I don't know. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. Tuesday.
It's Escrow Tuesday. That's right. Hey, close enough. All right. Hey, so hey, welcome to the show. We are on episode 35, and as you introduce yourself, Kim, I'm just going to start pinging a few people. I already got Dana already tagged on the live feed, so hopefully we'll have a bunch of people and interact with them. But anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself, Kim.
Sure. So I am a real estate broker, and I've been in real estate since 2004. I started with kind of like a small mom and pop real estate company, and then they kind of branched out, and I've been with 4, 5 real estate companies. So I do real estate full time.
So before we go into all the real estate, Kim, what about you? Like, what are you about?
That's right.
What do you like to do?
We could talk shop
before
later.
all the real estate occurred. How did you get there?
What do I like to do?
Yeah. Did you?
Well, I like to travel. So I'm excited that things are lifting up again, because it's been really depressing past year. As Charles knows, I like to network, I like to travel, I like to talk to people. I'm a people person.
Yeah, I could sense that.
That's what I enjoy doing.
Okay.
Is traveling. I've already planned a couple of vacations. So as much as I love to work, because I am also a workaholic, I do like to travel, and yeah, that's mainly like what I want to do, just travel.
Yeah, that's what, there is a saying, you work hard, you play harder, right?
Yes.
So that is
absolutely.
So were you born and raised in where you're at, or did you?
No, I was actually born in Vietnam, and I came here when I was like 6 months. So basically was raised in America. I came here with my grandma and my cousin, and we were on a boat. So we actually did come here from a boat. And then we kind of separated and reunited. So I had to learn how to speak Vietnamese when I came to America. Yeah, so I've been here pretty much all my life.
Wow. In Solano?
No, I was actually, I grew up in the East Bay.
Okay.
So like Walnut Creek, Lafayette, that's kind of where I was. And then I met my husband through mutual friends, and then we moved to Solano about 15 years ago. But my whole childhood has been in the East Bay. I actually went to school in Lafayette. That's kind of where I graduated, elementary, and then I lived in Walnut Creek, and then I went to Solano after.
Hey, just in case you're joining us, we are on Facebook Live here with Kim Liew, Charles Swanberg here, my co-host Narhee Nguyen, and we've got Milena visiting and watching you from Sacramento, and I've got a bunch of people coming on here. So yeah,
coworker.
Is that right?
Yes. We have Kim and her coworker.
You're not virtual, but your actual assistant there. How much typically on a transaction does your kitty cat charge? Is it flat rate, or do you give them a percentage, or?
Well, she eats everything. So.
Okay, so you pay her in food. I like that.
Yes.
I remember when, obviously right now the market is amazing and going crazy. Everyone loves it. But, there are times where things, and, once in a while we get out there and we take that real estate sign behind it, flip it over, and we scribble, "I will sell your house for food." Sometimes it gets that way, but hopefully not anytime soon, right?
Wow. Yes.
Oh my. So we were talking about how she, moved to Solano about 15 years ago with her husband, and we were on the verge of talking about real estate. So was real estate always your first, to go thing, or was it something else that led you to it, or how did that all come about?
No,
No.
actually, it was not at all. So it's kind of rewind. So after school or after I graduated, I wanted to be in sales. I love sales.
Okay.
I worked in retail when I was younger. My first job was actually Victoria's Secret. I was 18. And then I
Really?
worked, yeah. And then I worked at See's Candy. I thought it was fun. Of
Yeah.
course, at that time, I didn't have a car. I think it was like 17 or 18. And I used to always just walk to the mall and just go to work. And then I was really good in sales and started networking at a young age. And then
Mm.
everybody kind of grew up and left retail. And one of my friends, she's like, oh, you should work for a company in San Francisco. They do telemarketing. And at that time, when you're like 18, you're like, what the heck is telemarketing? And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about it. You barely have to work. You just have to be here from like 6 to 10. You make like 15 or $16. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
at that time, that was pretty good. You
Yeah.
get full benefits, bonus, and just work. So, anyways, I worked at this company and it was a middleman. We sold software to different companies. I worked there for about three to
Oh,
four
thank God
years.
it wasn't Girls Gone Wild or something. Well,
So-
marketing, yes. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it was software and it was hard because, telemarketing, you have to call a million people
Oh, yeah.
and then you talk to top executives. And basically, I was lead generating for this company.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really good. I did really well. And I was also like always the top producer. And I'm like, why am I working for somebody else when I can actually be a salesperson in the field?
Right.
So then I went and I worked for another company. They were called Icon back in the days. I sold printers, copiers, fax machines in the field in the East Bay, and I did
Oh.
really well. And I was like, this is so boring. I don't want to sell copiers, fax machines. This is like, how many pages per minute? It's like not interesting to me. Um, and then I somehow kind of stepped back and I landed at a diagnostic company in the medical field because everyone's like, you can't be in sales forever. It's not a real job. You don't get paid. You have to actually have a real job. I'm like, okay, what is a real job?
A real job. Get a real job, Kim.
Yeah, what
It's
is a
it's like
real
it's like
job?
you after a long day of real estate, you come home and you tell your spouse, hey, I just sold the house, and they look at you and go, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
So I ended up at a diagnostic company and I sold drugs, pharmaceutical drugs, or not pharmaceutical,
What?
but I sold,
They do pretty well.
yeah.
So you were a
Yeah.
drug
And I
dealer.
did kind of, but for hospitals,
Okay.
laboratories.
Legit.
The life of a
And that was
drug
supposed
dealer.
to
I love it.
be a temporary thing. I ended up there for 15 years.
Wow.
Sold
Being in
drugs for
sales.
15 years. Oh my gosh.
My
But I
goodness.
handled the Midwest and all the doctors and directors, laboratory directors. They're like, "Oh, you're really good. You seem like you have a really good personality. You should come work in the lab." I'm like, "I don't have a degree in the lab, and you guys are kind of boring." Is what I called it. They're,
She
and
doesn't
then my
tolerate
husband
boring,
said,
does she, Narhee?
No, she doesn't. She
Yeah.
said that like twice already.
Although she told me, I said, can you get me your top 5? She goes, I'm boring. I don't have anything. I'm like, what? Okay.
She travels out.
And then, anyways, my husband said, "Hey, you should get into real estate." And I said, "I don't want to be a real estate agent. That sounds boring."
I knew it.
I don't know.
Boring.
We should have
Yeah.
said it.
So, anyways, I got into real estate, got my license when my daughter was just born.
Mm,
And I was like, I'll do this part time. I have a full time job. I'm getting paid well. I'll do this part time.
mhm.
And the good thing was, I kind of treated it like part time. I was learning for like 5 years part time. And then I
Wow.
got really good. And it was hard because I would work from 6 to 2, come home, meet clients. And I never told them I had a full time job.
Mm.
So I was basically working 5 years straight part time. And then my business kind of took off. And then eventually I transitioned to real estate. So that's how I got into real estate.
Wow. Well, we got
Wow, what
Ritu.
a journey.
We got Amy Kong watching you, saying hello, and Justin
Amy.
Wong, of course. Yeah, so that's kind of I mean, 15 years of selling drugs, 5 years of trying to figure out real estate, and then you have Victoria's Secrets and See's Candy and all kinds of stuff in between there. I mean, that's like around 40 years of working. So I know you're not even, it would have to be 60 years old to do all that stuff. So in doing all that crazy stuff, so is real estate boring?
Not at all.
Right?
Not at
Right?
all.
Excitement bounds. You never know what's coming next. So with
Exactly.
all that excitement now that you have no boredom, how did you look for a nonprofit? How did you find AREAA, or as we say, how did AREAA find you? Well, how did it happen?
Well, I got really busy with real estate, and you're kind of by yourself when you're building your business. You're in your car talking to yourself. Well, I do, meeting with clients, and all I did was work. And I come home, or sometimes if I have time to travel, and I felt like I was just kind of missing something, a network. So I have some friends in Las Vegas, and I asked him, because he had a small team. I said, "What are you doing in your business? You seem happy. It seems like you work, but you have balance. Like, what organization should I join?" Because at that point, I didn't have any organization except our Realtors Association. And he said, "You should join AREAA." And I was in Vegas. So I was like,
Wait,
AREAA
who is this person?
He's a real estate broker in Las Vegas, a friend.
We want names.
Jimmy Fong. Jim Fong.
Thank you, Jimmy Fong. Okay.
Oh. All right. Yay.
So I followed him, and he said, "You should join AREAA." And I said, "AREAA, okay, I'll look at it. Look at AREAA when I get back." He's like, "When you get back to Northern California, Google AREAA." That's what I did. I looked on the website for AREAA, and there was no chapters anywhere nearby except the East Bay. And I said, okay, well, I used to live in the East Bay, so it's not going to be that hard for me to join this chapter. It's only $100 a year, and I'll meet new people. It's all real estate is about networking. Why not? So I joined AREAA East Bay.
All right, so you're getting involved. You're going to events and things, and you're probably driving through traffic. I don't know what freeway you would take. Would you take like the 215 or something? No, not the 215.
80.
And the 80, right? You're going down,
80 or
and
680.
you're passing the windmills, and you're going, this is just taking way too long to get to an AREAA event. Maybe we should just start an AREAA in Solano County. So where did that idea come from?
Well, I would actually, I don't know if Dana's watching, but I would kind of drag her along because I'm like, "Dana."
Yeah, Dana's definitely your partner in crime. So cool.
So
Keep running into each other at airports. I don't know why, like a few years ago.
So she would be my carpool every time there's an AREAA event. I'm like, "Dana, here's the date. You're going with me." She's like, "Where are we going?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it." So we did this for less than a year, going to all these different events, meeting everybody. And then I said, "Why don't I just start a chapter?" And everyone was like, "But you're crazy." I was like, "I know."
I know.
Because I've never been on a board. I've never served in anything, but I loved AREAA. I mean, I still love AREAA, of course. And every time I go to these events, they're actually really fun. You meet people, you network, and it's just amazing people. So that's kind of how it started. It was Christmas. It was at Mercedes dealership, the East Bay. They were having their end of the year appreciation. And I was talking to Laura Tang and Denise Ma and Garrett. I said, "Hey, I want to start AREAA because I want to go to my own events and not drive over the bridge to yours."
And they said you were.
And Garrett said, "Then just do it."
Oh, I thought I was going to hear crazy.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And Garrick said, "Do it."
All right. Well, we have so many people to thank, and there's only 42 of you guys, at this moment. So, yours is a unique journey, right? You just said, "I'm going to start a chapter," and you did it. And I was there when it was approved, and it was a great accomplishment, I'm sure. And perhaps we'll have Dana. Maybe she will be up and coming in leadership, hopefully, right? But I mean, that first thing about when people told you, you're going to start a new chapter, what did the people say, Narhee?
"Are you crazy, Ken?"
Yeah.
Right. Well, that goes to our next segment.
But how long ago was that? When?
Gosh, that was like 2.5 years ago.
Almost 3 years.
I talked to Tom Trung. He was the national president at that time.
Right.
Super sweet. And I said, "I want to start a chapter." He's like, "Okay, great. Well, you should come to the Beverly Hills Luxury Summit.
Mm.
And I said, well, I haven't booked anything. He's like, well, if you want to be a president, you have to show some type of leadership. I'll see you tomorrow. I was like, oh, really? So Dana and I booked a flight literally the next day.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I was at the board meeting. It wasn't intimidating at all.
Well,
Yeah, well,
remember that time that you met us, and I'm trying to remember if this was this in Las Vegas or was this in, I think it was in Las Vegas, right? When you met me, Dick Lee, and a few people, and Brian on at that room upstairs.
That was Beverly Hills.
Oh, it was Beverly Hills. Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, at the Luxury Summit.
Yeah, and
I
Dick
have
Lee.
a picture.
Yeah, and then you had Eleanor there, whatever. And Dick Lee kind of gives you, okay, I'm going to ask you some tough questions. And he goes, what is the mission of AREAA? And you look at it and go, what's AREAA? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No. You had it right. I mean, it was all about the Asian homosexual. But I mean, it was just, I'll never forget that. So, both you and Dana, just what a great couple of people. And thank you for starting that chapter. But let's get back to craziness. We like crazy here in this show.
Craziness.
Yes.
And that's what this show is all about. And especially from you, right, Kim?
And yes, Garrick, we are talking about you. Garrick,
yeah. So with real estate, and you started real estate, about how many years ago?
2004.
Wow. Okay, so you must have a few stories up your sleeve.
I do, but my memory's not that good, so I'll remember.
Well, just make it up and kind of embellish. That's okay.
Well, this is not really a crazy story. It was just kind of an awkward story that recently happened, maybe last year when we were able to do open houses.
Awkward could be crazy.
It was really awkward.
Okay.
So I was helping a guy on my team with an open house. And I said, hey, let's do an open house. I'll do the open house with you. Let's go ahead and set up the signs. And he's like, great, I have an open house. My buddy over in the East Bay, he needs it hosted because when you've been doing real estate for a long time, you don't want to do open houses all the time. I said, great, this is gonna be a great opportunity. We'll go together. You put up the signs and I will open up the door and turn on all the lights and get the house ready. Well, when we got there, he put all the signs out and I was trying to find the lockbox. I couldn't find it. So I texted him, I said, where's the lockbox? He said, oh, the door's unlocked. Just go ahead and open it and turn on all the lights. I said, okay, cool. Which is sometimes the seller does that if they're kind of nearby. So I went in, turned on all the lights, and I was about to set up everything. The seller is laying on the sofa in a blanket. And she freaked me out. I turned around, I was like, oh, hi, didn't expect you there. And I said,
was there only one seller there or were there two sellers there?
It was just one.
Okay.
Yeah, she was literally laying on the sofa, covered up, like about to watch a Netflix and chill. And I said, I have an open house. Did your agent tell you that? Because we just set up the signs and turned on all the lights and everything. And she said, no, it's fine. This is before COVID kind of happened.
Oh, of course.
And she said, no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna stay here on the sofa. I have a fever. I'm really sick. I don't feel like leaving the sofa. I'm like, okay, you should not even be here. This open house should have been canceled.
Canceled.
Like,
that's right.
I didn't have any notice, and I already did all this advertising. So the whole time, it was a busy place, of course, because we advertised. And every time people would come in, I would have to kind of forewarn them, don't go to the sofa. Seller's there, sick. Don't go near them. And they would look at me like, oh, seriously? I'm like, I know, it's not my fault. I had no notice.
That's right. We got to blame it on somebody. Okay.
I was like, blame it on the seller. And just don't ask the seller any questions because she's really sick. So that was, I think, the most awkward I've ever had in my career.
Wow.
Just because it was like 3 hours of open house. And it was
she just laid there all three,
Wow,
for the full 3 hours?
Yes.
That is
did.
weird.
Oh, that's so weird.
And it's not your
started
seller.
coughing.
And it's not your seller. Wait, what happened?
She started coughing. You should have given her a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, you imagine that. Oh, I've got COVID. Come on in, though. That's all right.
Right. This was a year before COVID happened. Imagine if it was COVID times. Yeah.
Wow. Well, Thank you. No, yeah, sometimes the craziness is the awkwardness, but yeah, I'm sure many times we've walked into a place where, I mean, I've walked into tenants and they weren't supposed to be there. I hate showing, a place with tenants in it, as
Oh
far as our
yeah.
homes go. And then, you're knocking and you go in, you got real estate, and then you're looking around. Oh, it looks pretty empty.
Oh my
And
God.
then,
That's
oh,
my other coworker.
could I have
I
some
was just
too?
gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was
What's
your
cooking?
other coworker's telling you
I
you have
love
an
it.
appointment. But you know what, Charles? That's part of the craziness of this whole show is that you don't have control of everything in real estate, and that's what makes
No,
it so crazy. You know?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh wow, here we go. Can't show all the slides at once.
Oh,
There we
sorry.
go.
All right, there we are. But anyway, Kim, thank you so much for sharing us your awkward story. There she
Oh,
is.
that's so big.
And karaoke. And oh yeah, you are big and anything can happen. And look at that. Ivan Troy and oh, sorry, we kind of cut off Dana there, but receiving that
Dana.
$37.50 plaque that really kind of shows all the blood, sweat, and tears that you guys have had to put in. I mean, it is remarkable. Most of the people that we have on our guests have somebody that got us on the board, and then on your local board, and then you climbed up the ladder, but you decided to just reinvent a chapter, or invent a chapter anyway.
I
So,
sure did.
hey, we're going to go to your top 5 best kept foodie secrets that we didn't know. And we'll even go into a little bit more. I know you have a cooking obsession too. So, well, we'll get to that later. But anyway, all right, so here we go. Top 5 Solano County's best kept foodie secrets by Kim Liew. All right. Suhu Thai. Now, what is that?
It's Suhu Thai, but that's okay.
I know I didn't spell it right, but I just phonetically put that out. So
You're so
maybe that could
funny.
be a restaurant. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a Thai restaurant in Sassoon, and they're near dear to my heart. I actually interviewed them when they first kind of took over the business like 10 years ago when they first started, and I've seen her business grow. And it's a
Aw.
small mom and pop shop. Lisa, she's probably not watching, but I love their food, and they're just a great family in Sassoon. So if you guys
Okay.
love Thai food and you're Solano County, they're really good.
Oh wow. Well, I love Thai food, that's for sure. I could always get some what is that?
Pad Thai?
No, the salad. Oh, the papaya salad. Oh, I love
Oh, the salad.
I make the best papaya salad.
Ooh,
Okay, coming over. Is that
share.
maybe somebody in one of your co-team members making it up for you?
Mom's Cookery?
Yes, Mom's Cookery is fairly new to me. They opened up, I think, about maybe 2 years ago. I think I
Mhm.
spoke to the owner. We had an event there last couple weeks ago, and she opened kind of before COVID. It's a Filipino restaurant in Vacaville, and again, a small mom and pop shop. Sweet couple and really good food.
Oh wow. Okay. Sounds great. All right, Saffron, and I'm not too sure if that's the actual building there in the corner, but
Um,
maybe.
sorry about that. Not the building, but that's okay. It is an Indian restaurant,
Mhm.
and if you love Indian food, they have the best food. Everything is so good. They have a buffet as well, but I don't know if they have it anymore because of COVID. But they're downtown Fairfield, and they have really good Indian food.
Is everything yellow in there?
Pretty much. And they have a
Yellow,
really good
orange.
bar.
Okay. Yeah, I love saffron rice. Oh, it's so good. Right?
Everything is good. Even their butter naan.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, that
garlic.
does sound good. Yeah.
Yes.
So El Patron, I'm guessing that's maybe a
As a
tequila bar.
bar?
I don't know. What is it?
It's a Mexican like small mom and pop shop again.
Mhm.
They have the best tacos, and they're the small street tacos, so I can have like 6 at a time because they're so
Oh,
tiny.
wow. Oh,
Oh
gotta
my
love
God.
sweet tacos.
Yeah. They have good vegetarian burrito. Dana loves that. They just have really good food in Vacaville.
Right. And, it is Escrow Tuesday today, but, once in a while it could be Taco Tuesday. Exactly right.
Bago crab is It's just a seafood boil place. It's really savory, it's spicy. It is kind of pricey, of course, the seafood, but we don't really have a lot of seafood restaurants in Solano County, and I think they were kind of one of the first ones, besides Red Lobster, which is disgusting. But I like bag of crab because it's really savory and spicy.
Is that the kind of place where they mix it up in a bag and just dump it on a table with like wax paper?
Yes.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
you need your hands to peel it and eat it.
And you gotta wear a bib and don't rub your eyes for at least 4 hours after you eat.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Esther Chow's watching from Tri-County, and Mindy Long from Orange County chapter is watching. Thank you very much. All right, so I know we could have stopped there, but let's just throw in a little bit of Solano County, right? You know, because Solano County really is kind of well, we're going to maybe expose you here, but it's kind of a best kept secret, right? Because it is not in the middle of the Bay Area. It's kind of on your way to, I guess, Sacramento. Is that right? Kind of, sort of?
Yeah, on your way to Sacramento, or on your way to Tahoe, or we're kind of in the middle.
Right.
Of nowhere. Right. People really don't realize it.
So are you familiar with, what is this called?
Suisun City? Suisun City.
Yeah. Well, anyway, go there. It's an amazing place. No, but there's kind of like a water. Is there like a lake or a riverfront or something? It's like a water feature, right?
Yeah, there's like a little water area that you can bring a boat, and it connects to like Benicia.
Is that kind of like the Delta, right? Is that kind of what it is?
Yes.
I think that's what. Yeah. So I think I've even water skied in the Delta, but you do have to be careful in the Delta because I was kind of floating, waiting for the boat to go, and I felt kind of something fuzzy on my leg, and I looked, and it was a expired dog. Ooh. Anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, but it is more of a family fun kind of place, right? Solano County is known for.
Yes, they have it's called like the Suisun Marsh, and both of my kids, since they went to school here, we took a field trip up there.
Cool.
And yeah, it's kind of cool. Just go out there, take a look at the nature and the hike and fishing.
Yeah, away from Silicon Valley's craziness, right?
Yes.
But hey, this is kind of important, right, Kim?
Yes, so important.
Very
My husband
important.
loves golf as well. But Solano has 2 of the top golf courses, Paradise Valley, which is in Fairfield, and Rancho Solano. They're kind of right next door, and they're really nice golf courses.
Cool. And then of course you got scenic trails. You could see that windmill there. I mean, it's just a bit more rustic and a bit more laid back than the Bay Area, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Right. And of course, if you're kind of wondering again, and to be reminded of what Kim does for a living, there are real estate deals there because look, I mean, is everything there $1,800 a square foot, Kim?
I don't know anymore. It's been insane. I'm
a
sure
lot lower,
over there.
Right? I mean, a house in Solano County a bit more affordable than maybe San Jose.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
Right.
creeping up there though, but it's definitely half the price.
Right, and it's not even. I mean, it's not really that far. Let's say you're on the edge of Solano County. How long will it take for me to get to Oakland Airport, you think?
About 50 minutes? Less than an hour.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, in Los Angeles, we can't even get out of the LAX parking lot in an hour. So. All right, well, there you go. You have top 5 interesting eats in Solano County, and there's a lot that Solano County offers. All right, here we are. What is our next segment, Narhee?
Our surprise guest segment.
That's right. Sometimes it's a bit controversial, sometimes it's crazy, but I think it's going to be a bit more of a we'll just call it a Kim Liew commercial here. So here
All
we
right,
go.
Here we
It is
go.
Kim Liew, and she's got an amazing YouTube channel that we like to share, right? I mean, I was on it. It is impressive. I thought I had a lot of videos on, but you actually you are definitely a content creator, aren't you?
I didn't know I was until I kind of got started,
Right.
and it's actually kind of fun. But then it's almost a full-time job because you film
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to edit. And the edit part is the hard part because there's so much to learn.
Right.
So I have actually like 4 videos I filmed, and real estate's been really busy, so I haven't had a chance to edit the videos.
Oh, wow. Well, someone once told me all you have to do is click, 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 and then it's done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so look at all that stuff
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah, how to make spicy chili sauce. I thought you just cranked open a bottle and poured, but you know, who knew? So,
That's so
garlic shrimp. Let's
cool.
see this one, you know.
Oh my God.
Checkers game.
All right, sorry about the commercial here. You know, I didn't pay for the extra upgrade. Here we go.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, yum, yum. Hey, eat your heart out there, Brian, you know.
Do you love shrimp? Well,
Oh, I love shrimp.
I'm going to show you how to make an easy shrimp dish under 30 minutes. It is
Wow.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
the
I
best part
like.
is there is limited
All right, let's see what else is going on here. Ooh, look at that rendering. That looks a little spicy, don't you think, there, Narhee?
Yeah, or curry like. What is
Yeah,
that? Is
wow,
that
that's
like
really
different?
good.
It's
a
just
shrimp
garlic.
paste
Oh, it's a shrimp paste.
Oh, wow.
with garlic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That looks amazing. All right. Here's something I've always been interested in.
Okay.
Oh, so you use Skippy. Oh, I didn't know that.
Peanut dipping. Ooh, like for the spring rolls?
Yeah. Penis. Oh, look at that. You got music going on here. This is well produced. How do you find time, Kim?
I don't sleep.
You don't sleep. Yeah, with your personality, the spunkiness, I could feel that. Like I said in the beginning, Kim. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
And then
I
I
feel
love
good
this,
energy.
the life and, day of a real estate agent, I think people have no idea, what we do all day. Obviously we are in fancy clothes and fancy cars and look at fancy houses, right?
No, that takes a lot of work.
Yeah, look at all that stuff you got to do. Wow, personal cards for your customers. That is amazing. So,
Aww.
oh, look at that. Sticky rice and home for sale. Anything you want us to showcase real quickly here?
Yes.
Which
There
one?
is a golf tournament. AREAA Solano, first annual. Go up. Right
Go.
there. Up.
Up.
It's on the right. AREAA Solano first annual golf tournament on the first row. Right there.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, but they're in barbershop chairs. What's going on here? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
All right. Ooh, look at that. Hey, give me that ride.
It took 6 hours to produce this video, by the way.
My goodness.
I like.
So when is this tournament?
It is
Or
going
it-
to be on May
AREAA Solano Communications Director.
20th.
May 20th.
AREAA Solano Treasurer.
Kenny Lastica, AREAA Solano, Events Coordinator.
It's our first annual golf tournament.
Public Relations.
I'll take the white one, Kim. Right there.
Yes, that's the one they're giving away.
No way. I'll get it with a discount. I'm happy with that. Man, you guys are all fancy and oh, there's Dana. Yay.
Dana.
Miss you, Dana. All right. Uh-oh. What do we got here?
Oh, love that color.
Look at that. Slow-mo.
Phew.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Justin.
Oh,
won.
Justin.
Yeah, boy.
We're at the Porsche dealership. I'm super excited. Are you?
I am.
We're so cheesy.
Hey, but
This
that's
is so
what makes
much fun
it
to watch.
fun, you know?
Yeah, look at
That's the
that.
car they're giving away.
This guy told
Is
you.
that right?
What's going on,
Wow.
Tyson?
Yeah.
So they're not giving a toy version of it, right? They're not lending it to you for a week. You actually get
No, you get,
wow.
if you, that car right there. It's
Hey,
brand
with
new.
Hey, with tax, that thing is $100 grand.
This car was
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Well, no Toyota Camry giveaways for AREAA Solano County here.
No.
Definitely. Yeah, some Porsches. So here's the golf course. Wow, that is beautiful.
That's
That's
is-
where, that's actually where we got married, my husband and I.
No way. So
Aw,
coming back.
memories,
Oh,
memory lane. So is that Paradise or is that
Where'd he go?
or is that different?
No, it's Hidden Brook. It's still in Solano County. Vallejo.
Okay. Mm,
Yeah.
wow.
okay.
Someone's dreaming. Oh, wake up, wake up. There you go. Dana's gone. See you later. Oh, look at that. Are they going to lend you all about like 20 Porsches driving around?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Now, do I have to get a hole in one to get it, or what's the thing?
Of course.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right,
Yes.
easy peasy.
Yeah.
Hey, if Randy Char gets invited and goes, I'm sure he's going to be. Randy won't have to. He could cancel the order on his fancy cars that he's got. He could just pick up the Porsche. So, wow. All right, so it is Hidden Brook. Oh, so when is this?
Hidden
Give us
Brook.
the 411 on this right now, real quick.
There will be
May 20th. It's gonna be on a Thursday.
Okay.
And it is going to be a fundraiser. We're also donating part of the proceeds to Mission Solano, like a food bank, and
Aw.
Shelter Solano. So we
Wow.
figure our first golf tournament to come out and help our organization as well as help the community.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, that is, people don't realize how much is involved, planning a golf tournament. And I know some chapters are just afraid of even conquering it, right? Because it's like 3 events in one. It's the golf tournament. And then it's like you got a luncheon or whatever kind of thing. You have contests, you have sponsors in each holes. And then you have like a dinner, maybe an event gala afterwards, right? So,
Right.
so
it's definitely challenging with COVID, all the restrictions. We're kind of planning, and then we have a second plan and maybe a third plan, but it's definitely been a challenge for sure.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. And just happy that we were able to share that thing. And thank you for surviving. It wasn't much of a quiz today, but at least we got to promote Kim Liew. We always are happy to do. Hey, speaking of promotion and
We need a
self-gratuitous
promotion.
yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Escrow Tuesdays once we put this up on YouTube a little bit later. Of course, we're always live, like and comment. Justin Wong, that's right, Justin. Oh boy, gotcha. You just commented. That was a fun video. Yeah, I think I want to go, hang out at a Porsche dealership all day and make videos. It's what you realtors do all day, right?
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, hey, what else is coming up besides the golf tournament? As you know, Kim, what is this all about?
Diversity Fair Housing Summit, which is really important. I hope everybody has registered.
Right.
April 28th and 29th, especially.
And I believe Narhee is the deadline today or whatever to sign up for the sake thing or something?
Unfortunately, that was yesterday.
All right. Well, you missed the boat. Too bad. Anyway, well, you could always buy your own sake, I guess, BYOB or whatever they call that and say, but hey, whatever you do, sign up for this thing. If you are watching this or any way connected to AREAA, you must participate. It is going to be a great event. And of course, hey, upcoming, Kim, is some of your cohorts that have, risen to the challenge of chapter president. And look what we have here. More powerful women, Narhee.
Yeah. But in the mix, we got.
Yeah, we got, right. Yeah. But in the mix, we do have secret agent Mr. Miguel Menounos from Austin, spoiling the fun. But hey, as soon as we have one guy leader, what's upcoming next? Newly installed powerful woman again from San Antonio, Nguyen. She will be on. So hey, I wanted to highlight again real quickly, Kim, your upcoming events. You don't just have the golf tournament, right? You do have a rally coming up on the 17th.
Yes, we do. This Saturday, we have a rally from 10 to 12. I have connected with APAPA, an organization over here. CCN is the founder of APAPA. He's going to be speaking. I've also have the police chief will be speaking. The district attorney is going to be speaking.
Oh, wow.
The Fairfield Sassoon Unified school district board / pastor. He'll be speaking, myself, and a couple other people. So
Yeah, if you have any outstanding tickets, stay clear.
Yeah.
But if you have any passion for it, and it's not about protesting or making a bunch of noise. It's about supporting and really putting in the forefront, and letting people know what's going on, and
Right.
for other people to better understand and spreading love. So thank you for that. And look at that amazing group there. That was at your installation, the dynamic duo right up in front, plus a few, local celebrities there. There's Garrick in the corner. And hey, Kim, that was awesome. Thank you so much for that.
That was fun.
Yeah. And
thank you.
I'm telling you, Kim, if there's anything you guys here in Facebook land and YouTube land that have any interest in real estate, near the Bay Area, but you're looking for alternatives, please contact Kim Liew. She will hook you up. She's got an amazing team behind you, or behind her, that you probably saw earlier. 2 and 4-legged variety, and some serious cooking action there I saw there. And then, of course, anything in Southern California regarding escrow and title, please contact Narhee there. And any help you guys need in Southern California regarding real estate, I'm available. So, Kim, again, thank you so much for joining us. And
Thanks for having me.
hope for better things. And what do I have to do in May, Kim?
You have to fly up, play golf, and win a Porsche.
That's right. And I've got to bring I got to bring at least 3 other people. So upcoming,
Yes.
I will select my 3 people that I will put on the spot. And we'll have to go to Solano County and have an amazing time with Kim Liew. And I think by then, people will be vaccinated, and things will be able to come. But it's all outdoors, so
Yes.
don't fear the reaper. All right. Again, Kim, thank you very much for joining us on Escrow Tuesdays. Join us next week when we will have Liew from Twin Cities. So long, everybody.
Thanks, Kim. Bye.
Bye.